Hello? 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 Whoop. Hey hey! Hey hey, hey hey, hey hey. Hey hey. Hi Crimson, how are you? How are you? Welcome to stream. It is Friday, which means today is going to be low energy chill stream to end the week off, you know? I don't really have any big plans today other than what you saw in the title of the stream, which is I got a drawing pad. I got a drawing tablet. You left me for too long on the server. I've started another project. Oh wow. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing that, I will say. But yeah. I got a drawing tablet and we're gonna mess around with it. I got a new kind of like like art software. Joyce Drive. Hello? Hi, Rid, can I call you Ridha? Ridha. What is that a reference to? What, but, hi. What do it, I don't know, what is Joyce Drive? What is that? The expansion will continue. I'm sure it will, Crimson. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we're gonna be I guess we're pretty much just gonna be doodling today. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doodling. Maybe concepting some things. I'm not gonna be doing any like big art today. Just cause I'm not very good with the drawing tablet. From a movie, Stranger Things. Ah, okay. I have not seen Stranger Things, so I did not know that. I lost my train of thought. Drawing. We're gonna be drawing. And here is whoop. Let me get in my corner. Whoop. So I got new art software, as you can see. I also have Photoshop. Also, it's a religious Arabic name, Ridha. I don't know the meaning myself. Well, let's look it up. What does Ridha mean? It means contentment, satisfaction, pleasure, or approval. Signifying a state of being pleased and fulfilled, often linked to spiritual acceptance in Islamic culture. So that's pretty neat. If you're Islamic or Muslim, and if you're not, then you just learned a fun fact. Or if you didn't know, then you learned a fun fact. But guys, check this out. Hold on. I got a tablet here. That's me knocking on it. It's got buttons, so I can go here and I can zoom in with the buttons and I can zoom out. And I got a little pen. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I can make it very dim, or if I press harder, it gets like more. You see? And then I can make it dim again, and I can make it big. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Yep, Muslim. Gotcha. But look, now I can actually draw without having to use mouse controls, and it's awesome. I'm gonna try and draw me like this. I haven't actually attempted to draw like anything substantial today, so I'm probably gonna suck at it. But look, you can draw me. Here's a step-by-step process of drawing me. Ready for this? So the thing I always start with, if I have enough money, I want a drawing tablet because it looks epic, right? I've wanted one of these for so long, and I suck at using it. So it's gonna everything I draw today is gonna look like garbage. But right now I have like 6. Okay, you know what? See, I can't harp on that because I have used that meme ironically from time to time, but it still sucks. Alright, step 1 to drawing me, you gotta get the little hair, right? Whoop. You get my little hair, and it's got like a little boop boop, boop boop, boop boop, right? And you gotta get like the little shapes in, and then you do the big, oop, you do like the big sideburns, right? And I'm gonna be a little crooked here. Boop 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 boop. Also, I can't draw hair, so this is gonna look like garbage. You just kind of get this shape, right? And it doesn't have to look perfect, because let's be honest, my hair is like a mess. And you come down with the chin. Oh god, I'm gonna look so ugly with this. And it's not gonna be like at all like it's not gonna be symmetrical at all, and that's fine because you're learning. Draw a biblically accurate angel staring into the ghouls of the unborn. You know, as a Fakemon designer, there is a Fakemon that I designed that kind of looks like a biblically accurate angel. Or I should say that I wrote, or that I drew a design for. I did too fast without double checking. Don't worry about it. My chat's not really known for, my chat's not really known for spelling things correctly, which is fine. I've kind of learned to, like, kind of auto-correct my, like, the messages myself, you know? Crimson, shh. Shh, it's okay, Crimson. Shh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And I kind of get a big head, so it kind of starts up here, I guess. You know? Don't you shush me. No, that's more me putting like my palm on your face and being like, shh, shh. It's like, it's okay. But yeah, you get the hair and it goes down kind of like that. Can't believe I'm getting shushed by the guy who got themselves trapped on a spaceship. That has nothing to do with this. What's my streaming schedule, or do I stream whenever? That is a good question. I generally stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can check my community tab for my weekly schedule. I upload my weekly schedule on Sundays. So you can expect to see that when that day happens, you know? Whoop. There's my neck right here. And I get like a, you know? Oh god. Whoop whoop. And then my hair kind of just comes down like this, you know? Boop boop. There we go. That's like what I look like, right? And then if you want to color it, you can go up here. Boop. Add layer. Wait, what the heck? What is any of this? Can I like add layer? What is halftone? What does that mean? Halftone. No. What is any of this? Can't believe it's officially 2026, right? It doesn't feel like it. It's good, the very adorable. Yes. I don't know why. I draw myself with these eyes all the time. Boop. Boop. Should this be my new, like, Discord profile picture? I mean, 2025 was low-key garbage, but time moves goddamn fast. Yeah. I remember when it was like... Okay, I literally remember what I did on New Year's last year. Like, I literally remember that I, like, went out and, like went somewhere. And it was, and, like, I spent time with, like, my mom and stuff. Is this the new layer button? Okay, this is. I'm gonna move it there, right? Okay, yeah. We can color now. But first, I wanna kinda whoop. Maybe like here. There we go. And I got my little whoop. You know? You can kind of see it, you know? I have trouble drawing mouths, so that's why my OC has 8 eyes and no mouth. I got lazy. That's fair, honestly. Play to your strengths, you know? Whoop. You know, that kind of looks like me. And I got my little lines that go here. Whoop. Ah! I got my big ribbon. I suck at drawing this thing, so it's just gonna look like this. Big ribbon. All right, that's enough of the body. I feel like we've gotten the point across. And then if you want to color it, I can just come over here. I can drag the slider around. What's a good color for my hair? It's like this kind of, I guess. And then check this out. I can dynamically change the size of my my cursor using my drawing pad, and it's awesome. Boop. And I can just kind of... The sound effects are necessary, by the way. Do 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 do. There we go. And we can make it darker towards the top. Kind of like this color. Yeah. And then we kind of go like this color towards the bottom, like here. Maybe not quite that color. Maybe like more of a pinkish. Honestly, the great meme reset everyone's talking about is kind of cringe because it's gonna last a week and then end because everyone forgets about it. It's like people forget all these other things that they all agree to. I have heard talk about the great meme reset, but I haven't really looked into it. It's just like, isn't it just going to be like modern meme templates with like, or like old meme templates, but like the same like garbage stuff that we're already doing? Like, it's just gonna be like, wow, it's like the 6'7" kid, but it's Doge now, so it's funny again. You know? It's just... Whoop. How late is it for me, by the way? It is around 6:20 in the evening. It's like dark-ish out. Someone's saying 6'7". I have a counter to it. 8, 9. Holy crap. Chat, 7, 8, 9. It's crazy. I've always been a fan of like what my hair looks like. It's so complicated to draw, but I think it's worth it because it looks very nice in my opinion. And we got like the sun over here. Because when I made my hair, I'm just like, I want it to look like you're looking at like space. I want it to look like you're looking into like the cosmos. You know? And I think I accomplished it pretty well. Yeah, bringing all old memes back and putting brainwall ones away. Only way to kill a meme is with another one. It's midnight for you? Dang. I feel bad because most of my viewers are European and I stream like in the evenings my time. So it's always like really stupid late for them and I feel bad because it's like I wish I could stream earlier, but like I'm not awake earlier. You know? Whoop. And then over here, it kind of goes through like a rainbow colors. Because why not, you know? And it eventually just like wraps around to blue. I have trouble with knowing that PM and AM memes because in my school they don't talk English. AM is there. It's like the M stands for meridian, I believe. I mean, like the middle, that being noon, right? So the A stands for something. I can never remember because it's a weird word that no one ever uses in English. And then PM is post meridian, meaning afternoon. You know? I'm sure you could look it up. I just can't. I can never remember what the A in AM stands for. Doop 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 doop. Bam 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 doop doop doop. Boo doo boo. Doop doop doo. Alright, there's that. AM is yeah. AM is morning basically. PM is the one that's not morning, evening. That is correct. There we go, and then we can just take like a blue here and kind of just because I got a bunch of blue spots on this side. Kind of like that. And then towards the back it becomes lighter. Yeah, oh freak, I have school Monday. Well, good thing it's Friday. You don't gotta worry about that right now. My winter break's over. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, you know what? You're right. That is kind of concerning. And I have you have an exam right after winter break? College stuff, I guess? I don't know. I took like one semester of college. And then I'm like, I can't afford this. Ah! Winter break is almost done. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, honestly. But I'm not ready. Crimson, you have my sympathy. I completely understand. Hopefully you don't have any exams for when you get back instantly. You had 2 weeks to study, gave up midway. What's the exam about, Ridha? If you don't mind me asking. Honestly, not bad. Hello, Jacker Slack. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Now the course you're on doesn't have exams. Ah, lucky you. Lucky you, lucky you. Dead, tired, insomnia, beep boop. Dang. Unfortunate. I'm also a little I'm a little sleepy, but it's Friday stream, so that's to be expected. Because Friday streams are always like low energy, you know? It's almost 3 a.m. for you? Oof. I low-key forgot. You forgot what the exam is for? Oh no. But Jack or Slack? I'm gonna just call you Jack if that's okay, or Slack. I don't really low energy without alcohol makes sense though. I don't really know how I feel. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about calling you Jacker. That just seems kind of derogatory. So I'm gonna call you Jack. Call whatever you want. Okay. Okay, Jack. Whoop. I need like a light skin tone because I have very light skin. But like not in a bad way. I feel like it needs to be lighter than that. Whoop. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Right now, they're hijacking this channel, dude. Insane. But yeah, this is my warm-up drawing because I just got this tablet, so I'm not like used to it yet. So I'm kind of just messing around with it, seeing what I can make, you know? Call him Jacksepticeye. Guys, can you believe Jacksepticeye's in my stream right now? It's insane. Oh, hell no. And I got these like deep blue eyes. Maybe not that blue. Colors are low-key peak. Thank you. I'm very happy with my design for me, you know? I was very happy with how it turned out. So I'm glad you like it too. Get them deep blue eyes, just like the sea you get lost in it. Bro, you get lost in the ocean? Just use the ocean map, bro. You really gonna let all those hours in Subnautica go to waste? Doo -doo -boo -doo. And then the bright yellow for the boop 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 boop. I need a smaller. Damn. Maybe a little brighter. Yeah, there we go. I was supposed to sleep at midnight. How did you know I have many hours in Subnautica? Because Crimson, I have many hours in Subnautica. That's how I knew. I'm gonna take like this color real quick and just kind of add some shadows, you know? We make it a little pink. Fair. I'm awake 20 more minutes. Ridha, don't let me keep you awake. Like, you can always just put me on in the background. Like, I would say close my stream and go to bed, but like that's destructive to my own success. So, but if that's what you really think would be healthy, then that's fine. Berber's just like the flute I did. I'm learning to just like ignore those, you know, Crimson. No offense. I think they're silly, but I found it easier if I just look past them, you know? He's getting stronger. That's right. Alright, we can color the clothes now. What do we do for that? I guess I can just keep this and go down here like this. Doop it doo doop boop 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 doop boop boop boom boom. He no longer gets embarrassed by them. Someone call the Federation. We need an emergency meeting. I look like I got drugged. No, Red Hut, you shouldn't self-degrade yourself like that. You should say, wow, I may not be entirely happy with how I look, but this is only temporary. And this is the result of me putting in hours of work into being productive and doing things that future me will thank me for. Therefore, I can rest easy now knowing that I've done everything that I need to. You know? 2 more minutes till I sleep. But is it just like a timer that's like attached to you that's just gonna knock you out with like a metal sheet? Do I have a color picker? Yes, I do. It's in my pen tool. That's an eraser. Never mind. Okay, where's my color picker? Boop. Ta-da! There I am. I guess I could add like the little arm things that I got, but it's not really. Boop 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 boop, and then just kind of go down, you know. But anyway, there I am. That sounds too millennial and joyful. What do you mean? It never hurt to be a little joyful in life, you know? Find the cool stuff. What should the background be? I kind of want to make this like my PFP. I'm not gonna lie. Normally when I do a background, I just like make the pen size really big, and I just kind of... Okay, bigger than that. Let's make it like that big. Ugh. Okay, maybe not. That looks awful, actually. I take it back. Okay, I give up. I'm gonna go to bed before I get knocked out on the couch. So good night. Good night, Red Hut. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed what you did see, though. I don't know. What do I do for? Because I can't really like do that, you know. Unless I just like. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? I could just do that, and then I could just like merge the layers. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all. I already know it's not. Yeah. This is... Maybe I do something like this. You know? Okay, question. Crimson Raptor, you mentioned you play Subnautica. What do you think is better, the original or Below Zero? And why? Stupid original? See, I really like the original, but I also really like Below Zero. I think I like Below Zero just because I've played the original so much that I'm just like, I want something fresh, you know? Ba-doo, 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 boo. So now if we zoom into this. Whoop. Simply because I hate the cold. Oh, that's a valid, I think. Same Subnautica 2 is dead in the water. Real. Let's just give this guy an outline like this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And I was looking forward to a multiplayer Subnautica game. Me too, dude. Like I know there's a multiplayer mod for the original Subnautica, but it just does not work, like, at all. Because, like, everything is, like, on a client basis, and it just doesn't function like it should at all. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now we can kind of just... do-boo, do-boo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Whoop. Yeah, then these new owners had to destroy it, claiming PS stuff and using AI, apparently. It's sad. I'm very sad about it. Alright, ready for the neon background tutorial? Watch and learn. Whoop, you just take a color, you go. And you take another color, like this one, and you go. And you take a third color, and you go. And then when you zoom in, it looks pretty nice. Except I think I'd get rid of the orange, move it back a little. The orange would be more like here. And boom, you now have a PFP. Kind of hoping the lawsuit going on about it, they lose and the OG makers get it back so they can make the game the way they wanted to. Honestly, I just hope the game comes out. That's all I care about. But yeah, here's our warm-up drawing for today. Let me save this actually. What should we save it as? Boop. There we go. In this current state, you really wouldn't like it. I would imagine, yeah. What should we draw next? What should we draw next? Okay, any ideas? I kind of just want to, by the way, expansion is already? Already? Dang. That's kind of insane. That was fast. That was like less than an hour. I don't think you understand. You left me alone for too long. Alright. What do you say we doodle some Fakemon? Can I file new? Okay, yeah. There's a comic site version? Wow. When there is no one or no one other distractions. True. I spent like all of last evening and this morning making those berry farms, and I'm just like, I really should get like better tools to just like mine stuff out faster, but that'll probably just take longer in general. Also, question about the server. When you are like breaking blocks on the server, does it often feel like there's like an invisible person like walking in front of you when you're trying to break blocks? Like the block breaking would just like reset a bunch of times. Do you know what I'm talking about? Boop boop boo. Nope. Really? Might just be me then. Alright, what do you say we draw some Fakemon? How about that? That is not the right, okay. Boop. That works. Yeah, I found another one of your mons. Ooh, which one, which one? I found a chestpin at our base. I'll say that. I found a chestpin and I caught it. So I have a chestpin now. He's got a very explosive nature. Oh, did you find Dynafly? That's awesome if you found Dynafly. He's so silly. Alright. Okay. Should I draw a Fakemon that I've already shown on stream, or should I draw a new one? Should I draw one that I already drew, or should I draw a new one? I have a Torchic and Rowlet. Nice, nice. Is it a normal Rowlet, or is it a Hisuian Rowlet? That's not what's... Hold on. I don't think those ones spawn. Are you for real? Huh. I thought you could find the Hisuian Rowlets. You know, Nightbot, of all the streams you could be notifying people about that, I feel like this stream is the least applicable. Stop me if you've seen this Pokemon before. And then in parentheses, I'm about to be stopped. Hold on, let me center this one. Stop in the name of the law. We made this guy last stream. And I'm a big fan of him, honestly. I like his design. He's got his like he's got his big old punchy hands. By the way, I have 5 of your Fakemon. Dang. Fun fact, if you living dex my Fakemon in the current update, it's more than 30, so you'll have more than a box full of my Pokemon. Which I figured that out, like, the other day. You know what I also figured out the other day? I still need to make the YouTube short for Mobineral, but I just haven't. I've just forgotten about it, honestly. Like, I keep forgetting to... I was gonna make it yesterday, and I forgot, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it Friday, and then I woke up today, and I forgot. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll have to, like, write myself a note, or you'll have to remind me. Because fun fact is I haven't played or seen some of the current Pokemon gens. There are many Pokemon I don't know about. Do you know Orthworm? So I can't tell which are Fakemon or not unless you have actively shown them on the stream. He looks so goofy. There we go. He's just sat there in the like so not imposing. Look at him. He's so stupid. I think originally this guy was supposed to have a tail. At least he's not T-posing. He kind of is. I'm not even gonna lie to you, he kind of is. I don't think he can unball his hands. I don't think he can make his hands into like actual hands. I think they're just stuck like that. He's so stupid looking. Ooh. Excuse me. Do you want to know a mon? By the way, have we gotten Hopo Berry yet? I think I planted plots for Hopo Berry. I don't know if we've gotten one yet. You'd have to check. I think it's like Lumberry and something else, and I have Lumberry planted like some places. We just did. Oh, did you just collect it? Okay. I'm gonna draw a Pokemon that I'm actually really looking forward to texturing. If I can remember what he looks like. Oh, wait, hold on. It's like, okay, hold on. Booty boo and a Lepaberry. Oh, nice. I think we've had Lepaberries, but it's good that we got more. I think I planted them all, that's why. I'm gonna come over here. And we're gonna draw a Pokemon. I hope y'all like it, because I'm a big fan of this design. He kinda... that's not a good shape, I don't think. And the palm tree berry. Nice! We're getting all the berries. Maybe like... yeah. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, that's a better shape. We need that Rosalie berry, but I don't know where to get it. If you go to the Nether, there's a tunnel that goes down and into a warped forest where you can find Impidimp. Let's see. And I know he drops Rosalie berries. I'm gonna draw this guy in like a somewhat dynamic. I'm just gonna draw him how I always draw him. I'ma hunt him then. Yeah. Whoop. Ooh, that's good. There we go. And he's got his arms kind of up like this. Now, I can guarantee that you have not seen this Pokemon on stream before, because I have been kind of keeping him under wraps, because I'm a big fan of his design. It is a 2.5% chance to get it. Yeah, it's a little rare. I found a couple more Grim, but they didn't drop it either. I'm also debating because he's got claws, and I don't know how I want to like kind of merge them with the rest of his body. You know what I mean? He's got a little thing there. Boop boop. There we go. Look at how others did the Y legendary. That is true. But this guy is nowhere near legendary. This guy, here's his design. Here's basically his full design. Bip, bip, bip. Since they're similar in concept. Maybe. This guy, his name is... That's his name. It's kind of spaced out weird, so you can't read it very well. His name's Talpedge. Like, originally I had his claws kind of come down like this. But I didn't really like how that looked. But I guess I could do something where it's like just the claws like that. You know? This guy I'm a very big fan of. I did not make the original concept, one of my collaborators did, but I made the design. Basically, he's this mole, right? He's a mole, and he doesn't have, like, a face, right? So what he does instead is he takes a rock and he carves the rock into a face and he wears it to express himself. And that's like his whole gimmick. Is that the rock on his head is kind of like his mood board. And he also attacks with the rock. He's a bit of a rockhead. Yeah. He's very short and he's very pudgy and he's got very big arms for digging. And a cool gimmick about Talpedge is that you can actually find different forms of Talpedge that have like different faces carved into the rock, right? And we wanted to do it like a thing where it's like there's a million different faces that you could find, but I feel like that would be too complicated. So what we did, or like he would change his face depending on like what's going on in battle, but that ended up being too complicated. So we just made it, you find different faces of Talpedge depending on where you encounter him, you know? It's like the spirals. What? Boop 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 doo boo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo 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 doo boo boo doo boo 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 doo boo. Do boo 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 boo. Here's the rock. Boop, 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 boop. Spinda. Oh yeah. Pretty much. That's one of the main reasons why I'm just like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So now it's just, depending on where you encounter him, he'll have a different face, and his rock will be made out of different, like a different type of stone. You know? And then his little mole nose also doubles as a fashionable bow tie. Because I thought that'd be silly. Stone as in custom stones or MC stones? So he's got... I kind of made the forms, like, reminiscent of Minecraft. Just due to the fact that it's like... It'll make it easier to implement them into Minecraft. Except for this form, because this form right here, this is his limestone form. He's also got a granite form, an obsidian form, and a sandstone form. Because you have them based on MC stones types, and give them whoever's then there's one who's never gonna get picked. This is like the primary form of Talpage that I just drew. I have reference images. Diorite. I don't know. I feel like Diorite Talpage could go hard. You never know. Let me look at Talpage's other forms, and let me kind of walk you through. I'll kind of sketch them here for you. I'll just sketch the rocks. How about that? I'll just sketch the rocks. I love this guy. I know, right? He's so silly looking. Okay, that's that. Boop. Boop, boop. I don't know, the rocks kind of... I want them to be mostly just like cubical, you know? Is there a select tool? Yes, okay. We're just gonna take this. Copy, paste. I'm just gonna move this, like... Oh lord. Okay, you know what? No, we're just gonna draw 3. I don't like how that works. Ah! Okay. We're just gonna draw 3 rocks, because it's easier that way. Do 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 do. He's also, I should say, in terms of stats, he's like really bulky, like extremely bulky. Like he's one of the most defensive Pokemon that we like have, you know? Alright, we got 3 rocks. I can go ahead and just like get rid of this. There we go. I can draw the granite form, which is kind of like this color-ish. And when he changes, in his different forms, his claws will change color to match the type of rock. You know what I mean? And then you've got kind of this color. It's like not quite as dark as his skin color, but pretty close. And then you've also got like this color. That's the same color as the other one. Okay, we need like more of this color. Yeah. Doop doop boop 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 boop. There we go. That's pretty much the different. Let's do this. The faces will be that, and then we've got that. No, wait, hold on. Like that. And then we've got I can't draw, dude. This is like there we go. Those are the faces he'll have. And I'm personally a very big fan of how he looks. Water drink. Okay. So does this guy have evolutions? No, he is just his standalone guy with different forms. You know? That's a bad arrow. There we go. But yeah, when this Pokemon's like design and concept was described to me, I like this is the image that instantly popped up in my head. I'm like, his nose is a bow tie and he has a rock and the rock is his face. And he's also really, really defensive. As in, like, really defensive. Like, I'm talking... His BST is over 500 because of how defensive he is. Actually, no, it's exactly 500. I have a feeling I know how he sleeps. How do you think he sleeps? Ah! He digs in the ground with a rock acting like a door. He could do that. So all you can see is the rock on the surface. That'd be silly, I think. I also imagine him doing this. Just like... He's just got like... kind of like this pose, and he's got... well, maybe not that. It looks like he's flipping somebody off. That's better. Where he kind of just has his head like up here. Kind of like this. Dude, he's ballin'. He's kind of like, you know what I mean? He found a Morgrim. Nice. Still didn't get it. Dang. I found several Morgrims, so I get if you don't get it from that. That's understandable. But check him out. Talpedge is ballin'. I always imagine he would do this. You know what I mean? Because, like, this is his actual face here. I say face, it's just the nose. He doesn't have any facial features other than his nose. So he can't, like, emote or anything, and that's what he uses his head for. He just, like, carves his emotion into the head. Have you ever planning to add alternate forms like Megas or Gigantamaxing? Not at the moment, no. I have no plans to Mega Evolve anything at the current moment. Of course, that could change, but for now, we're kind of just rolling with what we have. It would be hard because they don't have Megas and Cobblemon yet. Yeah, exactly. And I'm also not entirely even sure, like, where Megas would fit in with, like, the story of like the universe that like this game, like these Pokemon exist in. You know? I mean, you could always come up with your own concept. Well, yeah, obviously. I just don't want to. I'm too lazy. I got other mons to design, like ones that aren't already forms of another one that I have already. Boop. You know, kind of like a... He kind of like slams down like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm bad at like conveying motion in this, but he kind of slams his. He kind of like slams his head down in order to attack. I don't know. That's like basically how Talpage works. He kind of just like is a mole, you know? And obviously he learns stuff like dig and whatnot. To smashing attack. Do you think he'd get head smash? I think he would get head smash. Stretch. What about headbutt? Yeah, probably. He'd get like scratch, mud slap. He's a rock ground type. I know that. So he gets both rock and ground moves. He probably gets earthquake. He definitely gets like iron defense. I also like that he's kind of just a blob without his rock. He's just a blob with like a nose and 2 arms. Um I'm trying to think, what else can we draw today? He may be a blob, but he's my blob. Yes. Oh! How about we draw the middle evolution of a cool line? We can draw him right here. He won't take up very much space. He kind of starts out with this at the base. Boop. Let's see if I even remember how to draw him. Boop. He kinda is very non-organic shaped, and there's a reason for that in his lore. Hold on, I need to move him down. I made him too big. Oh my lord. This lasso tool is insufferable to use. I feel like in your region, you'd have to mention the Team Rocket somewhere. Interesting. Do they play like a big role in your like story? I'm drawing a lot of like rock types today, I'm realizing. No, I would just have some big Team Rocket fan wannabe. Maybe make him a side quest. That'd be funny. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what color I want this guy to be, but he's kind of just like here, you know? And he's got like a little tail. Like a rock on the end of it. Is that a plant pot? So this guy, he is a bug ground type. And this is the middle evolution. I don't want to draw the final or the first because their designs aren't finalized yet, but this guy's pretty much is. What color would he? I would want him to be like maybe this color. Doobie doobie doo boo. Doobie doo boo. Boo doobie doo boo doo boo boo. Do do do. Kinda, you know? He's basically a plant pilot, though. You're not wrong. Like, he's pretty... Like... His design pretty much says it all. Then I don't know what color these should be. I might just stick with yellow, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe make them like... like this color to get the bug typing across? I don't know. And I need to keep this color for his final evolution if I were to do that. Boop. Boop. Give me this color. Make the rock on his tail this color. But yeah. Boop. 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 Let's give him some shading, why don't we? I just realized I'm drawing the Sims crystals. That's what's going on right now. He's got 2 of them. Maybe they should be a different color. Maybe we make them like light blue. You know? We make them like this color instead. There we go, that's better. But yeah, that's what he looks like. I think light blue would look better for the evolution as well, I'm not even gonna lie. Boop. 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 Please. Okay. This guy's name. He's Pupacata. He's Bug Ground. Lord, it's so hard to write letters with this. But this is the middle evolution of a bug ground type line. It's like the cocoon stage, you know? Where instead of a cocoon, he makes a ceramic pot and hides in it. And that's his cocoon form. I think it's silly. Hey yo, just quickly saying hi. Hi Daedalus, how are you? How are you? Or steals one. Nah, the way, okay, so this guy's lore, this guy's Eviline's lore is that they're like burrowing insects. Lots to do at the start of the year. Yeah, I can imagine. It's always a hassle. It's always a hassle for so many people. I know people earlier were like they got exams coming up because like winter break's almost over. Trying to do stuff daily now. Maybe you saw an X. No, it didn't actually show me. Sorry, Twitter. Two Pokemon that dig around. Well, there's tons of Pokemon that dig, you know? But basically these are bugs that burrow in the ground, and they're too tired to type Twitter. Fair. They're like pests, and they're really annoying to exterminate because they dig underground. Like they're more invasive than Alatant are, and they're also, or actually no, I would say they're less invasive than Alatant, but they're much more dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, imagine being infested with Dustox versus being infested with Beedrills. Like, that's the difference between Alatant and this guy. Hold on, I'm looking at I'm looking at Daedalus's Twitter real quick. Daily 2026 daily pixel. Ah, daily pixel. I see. Oh, and I did see this other post. I didn't realize this was you. I was just like scrolled past it. Also great looking guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Time to go make an ant Pokemon that's based on a red ant and will actively hunt your ant Pokemon. Joke's on you, Shiny Roofant is a red ant. Wasn't even good enough to like, so I just scrolled past. Okay, but I liked it now. I fixed it. And you gotta understand, like, I'm so used to scrolling social media without an account that I just have, like, trained myself to just, like, never hit, like or anything on anything. Because, like, before I got Twitter, I just didn't have any social media accounts, so I couldn't like anything because I didn't have an account. So I'm not used to it yet. I'm trying to get better, though. Crimson, he changed. I didn't change. What did you just redeem? Posture check? Yeah, you're right, actually. I got, like, my legs up on my chair. Hold on. There's, like, wires. Because I have to, like, plug my drawing tablet in at, like, a really weird spot on my computer. So there's just, like, wires at my feet constantly. Alright, but chat, you gotta make sure you're postured correctly too, you know? You gotta save your points and make him drink a whole bottle. Oh yeah, Daedalus, while you're here, we also drew this earlier because I was bored and I was warming up. So this is what I drew earlier as like a warm-up drawing. The creature, right? Looks really cute. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Anyway, though. It'll let me... There we go. What else should we draw today? Kinda like this icon you use when streaming with the other lady. On her stream. Yeah! I also drew that other one. My icon for that. The Fugi. I've just, like, had that picture in my back pocket for a long time, and I just pull it out whenever I need like a dumb image of me that I can use for something, because I don't like using just like my straight up model for like PNGs and stuff, because it doesn't look as good when it's not animated. You should have a channel point thingy to draw people watching. I want to be drawn neon style. Hmm. I think I have enough points to make Neon drink 2 full bottles of water. That's not terrifying at all. I'd have to go get 2 full bottles of water. Like, I don't even have bottles. I just, like, fill a cup with water. Is that you, Krim? Like, the Krim? Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's Krim. Oh my god. We finally meet. Dap me up. YouTube was behind so far. What other mons can I draw? I'm looking through my list right now because I got a list. I got so distracted by Krim, I didn't hear what you said about drawing people. I don't know, I could set up like a draw me type deal. It would cost a lot of channel points though, because I wouldn't be able to just like, you know, what am I thinking? I can't think of the, like, how to say it. Like, I wouldn't be able to just, like, pull out the drawing tablet whenever, you know? Like, I would have to disable it on non-drawing streams, which I don't actually know how to toggle, channel point stuff. Let me see here, actually. Dee-boo-dee-boo. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, okay, never mind. It's actually super easy. I don't know. It's a ritual of true friendship. How about 1.3 thousand points and you activate it right now, no reason? I was also thinking, like, what if we have just one thing where it's like everybody who requests to be drawn, right? And each person can like redeem it one time. I don't even know if that's possible. Like one redeem per person. Excuse me. I guess you could just keep track. I just have like a list somewhere. If people want to buy it again, they're just wasting points. I know a Pixelite streamer who does that. You can become silly little box. I feel like we could do that, but it would take some preparation on my part because I'd want to get I would want to make it not scuffed, you know? And I feel like if I just did it on the fly now, it would be scuffed. We have only met mortal, don't be so bold to assume such a friendship. But Crimson, you and Daedalus have such a nice history together. No, it needs to be scuffed, Lamau. No, it doesn't need to be scuffed. It doesn't need to be scuffed. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? That's not true. It doesn't need to be scuffed. Crimson Raptor, oh no, he has middle school syndrome. Are you calling Crimson a Chunibyo? A Chuni? I don't know how he'll take to that. Middle school, what now? Yes, but no idea how to type that. Oh, okay, wait, actually I have a couple of mons that I can draw. One of them's really pathetic, and one of them looks really familiar, so... They're both gonna be the audacity. Very rude, sir. We have conversed before. While you guys figure that out, I'm gonna draw the most pathetic Pokemon you've ever seen in your life. Is it the deadbeat bug? No. Well, I do not seem to remember. You don't remember Daedalus? He's like the Oomphy. He's one of the founders. Guess it wasn't a very memorable comment. You take that back. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be here to mediate this because I will only make things worse. I am the Oomphy. You're messing. Okay. Shush now, any on the adults are bruh. Okay. Just show you know, when I shushed you earlier, it wasn't meant to be like condescending. It was meant to be like comforting, if anything. This Pokemon, I think, is silly. He's really pathetic, but he's silly. Can he get shot for more? Isn't Neon just a very short adult? What do you mean? I'm not short. Are we doing this? Are we really doing the short? The streamer is short on me already. I don't know, man. You give off short vibes. I'll have you know. I'm like, oh, we're hydrating now? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm like 5'8". He can't defend himself if he's busy drinking. I'm sipping water right now. Very smart. Wait, what are you saying very smart to? I forget what I said already. Oh, you're saying very smart to... Okay, I'm an idiot. Chat, I might be dumb. Don't make fun of me, please. .58 is short in German standards. I mean, fair, but I'm like not German. Morning. Hi, Yuna. Yuna, I have a question. Since you're German and we're having a little bit of a debate here. Is 5'8" Uh, is 5'8" short for German standards? Actually, I don't even know if you know feet in inches. Now that I think about it, you might not know feet in inches, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. What's that in centimeters? Let's look it up. "5'8" in centimeters. It's 172 centimeters. I am apparently I'm 172, almost 173. If the person that's almost to their height, then they are short, bruh. 172 isn't short, it's the norm, actually. Haha! See? Yuna's got my back. If no one got me, I know Yuna got me. Can I get a amen? Like this. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, Eunice is shorty. Silence gnome? What does that— what do you mean silence gnome? Who are you even talking to there? Are you talking— that better not be directed at me. You're still short no matter what. Crimson Raptor. Okay. I'm talking to everyone below 7'5". Alright, buddy. Alright. Boop. Please let me select that. Oh my lord. Okay. That works. Boop. Boop. I'm only 167. Imagine being short. Puny little mortals, as Krim would say. Dang. But you know, look on the bright side. I think the like, if a femboy is short, I feel like at least shorter than like the person that they're like, you know? I feel like that's a good thing. Like, call it bias. But I feel like is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Hey, don't steal my line. Yes, just makes you easier to pick up. Dude, don't even get me started. Boop 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 do 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 do. Check this pitiful creature out. There we go. I decided to myself to be cute and short. Exactly. Are you open in real life with the femboy lifestyle? Is that more of an online thing for you? Just curious. I don't know if I want to answer that or not. I'll think about it. Fair. That's fair, yeah. I'm kinda just like, I don't know. I feel like I like the aesthetic of like femboy stuff, right? I think it'd be funny to just like have someone just like get confused looking at me, you know? Just be like, "What are you?" And I just talk to them and they're like, "Oh, okay, you're just weird." Um I don't know. I think the idea of just like making people confused in their head is funny. I think people should dress in a way which they find themselves attractive. You know? So if you look in the mirror and you're like, "Dang, I look nice. I would date me," you know? I feel like that's the goal. And I don't, like, if I saw me in, like, normal guy clothes, I'd be like, ugh, you know? You know? At least that's my reasoning. Why is the pen size so large? Anyways, I'm currently trying to replace my loud keyboard and my headphones. Do you know any good and cheap stuff? Well, I will say the headphones that I use are the the headphones that I use. God, I'm gonna get clowned for this. I use the pink headphones with the cat ears because I was like at the store with a friend and we saw them and they were $100 a piece and I'm just like, I'll get a pair if you get a pair, and then he's like, bet, so we both have them now. Noting this down. I shouldn't have even brought it up. But they work. They're like super good. They have a USB adapter, which is like weird. Like headphones don't normally have USB adapters, but these headphones, they've worked for like years and I have not had a single issue with them. It's like since I got them. Anyway, here's Slugglue, the most pathetic Pokemon you're ever gonna see in your life. I'm a big fan of him. He's a slug. Likes pink cat ear headphones, possible. See, here's the thing though, you don't even notice the ears because they're on your head 100% of the time, meaning, like, to you it's just normal headphones. Alright, here's our guy. we have quite the roster here of Fakemon right now. But doesn't have the best mic. HyperX Cloud Jet is a headset, very nicer sounds, but doesn't have the best mic. Okay. My mic, I should probably get like a higher quality mic, but mine works pretty fine for now, I think. I'll give chat like 2 guesses to figure out what kind of mic I have. Hint, I got it when I was younger. like younger to where I didn't know what good mics were. Probably the Yeti thing. You know, you didn't even need 2 guesses. You got it in 1. I still use that. I have the fabric like circle thing that you put in front of it. I don't even know what it's called. But like That's what I use. It's not great, but it's like better than anything else I have. Ah! I just like hit my drawing pen against my headset. What else can I draw? I like the slug. Yeah, I like the slug too. He stays pure normal through his entire line. He eventually turns into a snail. But I love the stone guy, the golem. Okay, so do you mean this one? Or do you mean this one? Which one's the stone guy golem? Or do you mean this one in the middle? Left of this guy? This guy right here? Yes, okay. Daedalus, did you by chance take a peek at the stream from Wednesday of this week? Because if you hadn't, I recommend it. Do you have a cat or a fox guy to draw? Let me check. I know I have a cat, but I don't really have a design for it yet. I saw a bit of it. Well, you'll be happy to know that this guy is fully in Minecraft. Like he's fully done. All I have left to do is the cry, and then I can make like the YouTube short for him. I don't think I have a fox Pokemon. Yeah, I'll catch him in the future. I know somebody said to draw a biblically accurate angel. We have that Pokemon. We have the biblically accurate Pokemon. We have a monkey that I want to draw, but he doesn't have a design yet. Record the cry with your normal voice? No. I have a Daedalus Pokemon, like one that makes wings. I've got like a hippocampus Pokemon that doesn't have a design. I've got like a satyr. I could design a fox guy then. Maybe, I don't know. One that's you. I mean, you're a bear, right? We got you're Wax Bear. We've got hold on. Let me find it. We got this guy. I drew this guy off stream. Then again, I don't know anyone that's fox coded. Wait, he is sick. Yeah, this is our 3-stage electric type. The designs aren't quite final. But this is like the concepts that I have. I'm probably gonna change them over time, but this is like the rough sketch of what we've got. I like bears that are more chill though. I don't know. He looks so angry. The goal at this guy, I gave him like really long forearms, right? Because I want to make him look like so much more menacing when he's standing up, like, so when he like reels back to like claw at you, he looks completely huge because of his long arms, you know? Yeah, no, sadly you don't have a Foxmon yet. You should make one based on Yuna. But yeah, I can't wait to add Sluglu into Minecraft because he has like one of the lowest BSTs out of anything. Crimson, not I'll design and write the Foxmon. Hell yeah. Look, we got collaborations going on in chat right now. That's insane. Look at us go. I'm proud of you guys, chat. Alright, you know what it... What do you mean? Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I should draw? Okay, I don't know why I haven't drawn this one yet. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna draw our mascot Pokemon, okay? This guy is like the mascot. Like, he's like the Pikachu. He's like the Clefairy. Boop, boop, boop. And he is my child. He is everything to me. Whoop. Whoop. Crimson probably knows this one. I don't know if anybody else will, though. Because I've shown this one to Crimson, because it's in the Minecraft data. It's in, like, the server data pack on our server. But I think I've only really shown Crimson. Whoop. And he just kind of got this thing on his head. Oh, this is the one you caught recently. You post them anyway? Hold on. I don't really like this angle that I'm going with. Look at him, look at him. He's so awesome. Also, I realized I drew that entire thing on the wrong layer. That's so awesome. That's so good for me. I'm so good at this whole, like, drawing thing. That's too green. Can I make it less green? That's better. That's so much better. Yeah, this guy is awesome already, right? He is the mascot. He needs to be the best one. I shun Neon sometimes just because they also do Fakemon, and they're best to get feedback since they actively do it as well. Sometimes get help from them for some Pokemon like birds because wings are a pain. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much what he said. Let's add some highlights to this. Add some shadows. Let's bring back this other green color. There we go. No. I wish I could make a full game. Hell, I would put it on my 3DS. But I don't know how to code. Wings are easier if you know the anatomy, but we had to learn the anatomy. We didn't come pre-installed with bird anatomy. It was like I had to use so many reference images, dude. You don't even know. I want to make a monster tamer at some point, not a Pokemon fan game directly though, but I suck at art, oopsie. Be careful there, Nintendo do currently own the ability to capture creatures. True. That is the thing that Nintendo has, and it's kind of stupid. There we go. I just look at a wing or any form or body part and I can kind of see the anatomy and replicate it. Interesting. I had to use a Rookie D's like model just to understand how it like folds into itself because it's so weird. Only in America as far as I know. Oh, okay. Boop. Anyway, here's our mascot. I drew it the biggest because it's the mascot. He's beautiful, you know? America told them to look over it again. They haven't flat out rejected it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Alright, Daedalus. Have a good night. Alright. Nintendo can still resume it with tweaks to try and claim it. Daedalus, have a good night. I hope you enjoyed your stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream while you were here. And I'm very happy to see you again. It's been a while. So I hope you have a good night, okay? I just make the wings overlap into the inside when animating them and closed. Yeah. Hold on, Yuna, I can show you what I did for wings real quick. I can actually pull that up. Do you want to see what I did for wings? It's a little something. It's a little something I like to call scuff. Let me just... Neon kind of winged it. Shut up. Hold on. I can go over what I did. Okay, so basically, the first thing you gotta note is that there's actually two sets of wings, right? Let's go to torso. So we got wing closed, and then we got wing open, right? Which right now, what you're seeing is wing open. If I shut those off, we've got wing closed, and you'll notice that they're a lot smaller, right? Basically, the way this is so that, in the animation, when the bird is on the ground, the wings need to be closed, and they need to, like, match the size of the body. Because, for example, if I were to make them open here, the wings would be way too big, and it wouldn't look right, right? But then, if this Pokemon were to be flying, per se, the wings look stupid and tiny now, right? So instead, we need to use the big wings to make it look like it's sized correctly. Because if we don't do that, then it kind of just looks stupid, you know? Especially when you're flying like this. It kind of just looks like it does not fit its body at all. However, with the big wings, it becomes a lot more convincing, you know? So anytime the bird Pokemon are on the ground, you need to use the smaller wings so that, like, it matches the size of their body. And yes, Crimson, you are right. This is how, like, the actual Cobblemon models do it. I got this method from, like, Pidgeot and that line, because they do the same thing. And I think, honestly, this animation, like, turned out one of the best ones I've ever done in terms of just, like, flying. Which, by the way, the wings don't have feather physics. Yeah, that's a little hard to do. I probably could have done it if I spent, like, a lot more time on it, but I just didn't. I also need to make, like, a flying animation where it's flapping its wings so that eventually I can make this a ride Pokemon, you know? I don't even think Cobblemon has that. Imagine if Nestreed was a ride Pokemon. It's definitely big enough to be a ride Pokemon. And this would be its gliding animation and the other one. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm getting so off track. Boop, we're back. Okay. What do you say we do one more, and then we call it for today? One more, and then we call it, you know? I'm just debating what I should do, though. Crimson, you can make it better than them, though. You could make it better than Cobblemon. Imagine, like, I just get, like, scouted for Cobblemon modeling, because they're just like, hey, calm down over there, buddy. Like, we need that for the actual mons first. That'll never happen, though. Call it. For the name Fred. Imagine. Name it, dude. What if we had Fred? Oh, do you guys want a fish Pokemon? How about a fish Pokemon? I think a fish Pokemon would be funny. Let's see if I can even remember what it looks like. Let me pull up an image of it, actually. Where is it? Hello? Where's my fish? I forget what its name is. Here it is. Ugh. It's so goofy looking when I look at it. I'm still on the server, by the way, still hunting those dang imps. Yeah. Oh yeah, Yuna, me and Crimson have just been, like, on the server all the time, just, like, expanding the coalition. Like, we have, like, a full berry fields now, and, like, the walls are expanded and everything. It's very nice. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly draw the, like, regional fish, like the Magikarp. You expanded it more today. Oh, lord. After Neon got off. Sorry, Noen. Was Noen on the server? That's crazy. Yeah, I'll steal from you guys. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna draw the first form of the fish. Just because the fully evolved version of this fish is too sacred for thine eyes. Like, it is genuinely, like, I was literally told by somebody else that's working on this project, like, they gave me the idea for the fish, and they're just like, you nailed this one first try. Just like, full fluke. And I was very happy with how it turned out. So I will show you his pre-evolved form. God, this is an annoying shape, though. Kind of like this shape. He's kind of an idiot. Like this guy is. He's kind of not the brightest thing. Neither are all fish. We made Pokemon 10. I kind of hope spawn gets moved, because now people are just going to be spawning in the middle of a Pokemon town. That's not a bad thing, though. You got the berry! Let's go! Boop! Boop! I also like how I did this guy's eyes. I think they turned out very nice. Whoop. Problem, I don't know where the portal is. Uh-oh. Did you wander off too far? No, I'm still in that warp forest. Yeah, that warp forest seems small at first, but then you get into it and you're like, holy crap, this thing goes for miles. You know? Fish. Fish. Nah, I just need to make the pen bigger here. He's so goofy. So we're missing 2 berries. That's pretty decent though. I can't lie. Only missing 2 berries is like pretty good. That's a good problem to have because that means we have most of the other ones. Hi Jotro, how are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing all right. We're doing just like one last we're doing one last little dude before we call it for today. One last little drawing, you know? Pretty good. What about you? Sorry for the chaos on the server start. No, you're perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Server's been running decently smoothly. At least in my experience. I've been on it pretty frequently since it went up. So I think most of it has been fine, personally. Why only decently did it like so there's this thing that happens when I break blocks. It'll just like randomly like reset the progress of me breaking blocks, and it can do that like several times per block. And I'm like 99% sure it's a server-side issue, unless it's like some mod that I have that I'm unaware of. Sounds more like ping TBA. Yeah, that's what I imagined it was. Boop. Oops. Alright. Here's our fish. That's what he looks like. He's kind of ugly as hell, but that's the point, you know? So that's something I can't really influence. Don't worry about it. I can live with it. Let's just pick this color here. Give him a little bit of this. What just got redeemed? There's so many things. Who redeemed what? Who redeemed that? Mustache? Oh, hi. And hydrate. Okay. Never seen a more perfect Pokemon. He's a fish. Oh, and he's also... I can't believe I forgot this. Birds redeem in every... Oh, Sasquatch lover redeem, give head pets. He's here too, guys. Don't worry, he's just lurking. Let's do this. He's got kind of like this like patchy pattern on him. You know? Kind of like reminiscent of scales. Posture check. Joke's on you. I've already got good posture. I'm already sat up straight. But this guy's name is Whisker. He's just a water type. He's just a fish. Crimson just redeemed stretch. Okay. I'm gonna need to raise the points price on these, bro. You got so many. Nah, you got a shrimp? What does that mean? Stretch! Cistern sampler? That's a name, alright. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. We're just about wrapping up here, but that just means you get the grand tour of the art that I've done today, that we've done today. So lucky you, I guess. Explain yourself, knave. This is a fish. His name's Whisker. He's a Fakemon. He's like a Pokemon, but made by me. And he looks really stupid, and that's the point, because I think it's funny. Okay. But, there's that guy. Is the fish single? That depends on your that depends on like what you mean by single. Like single as in relationship or single as in like, you know what? Never mind. But here's our art board for today. Whoop! This is what we drew today. We had a few guys. I'm desperate. Okay, well, I'm sure there are better mons that I have created that you could have. Is Neon single? Ah! I didn't mean to do that. It's on my hair now. Gosh dang it. You know what? The bit's ruined. I can't even do it anymore. Gosh dang it. What was I even doing? Are you or are you not? No. I am on a spaceship thousands, well, I can't say thousands because I actually don't know, light years away from Earth on my own for like most of my life. And you're gonna ask me if I'm single. You're gonna ask me if I'm single. Bird's trying to excuse the cartoon mustache. Shut up! You put the mustache on me. You guys put the mustache on me. I'm being disrespected in this chat right now, and I will not tolerate this. Clip. Okay, chat. Oh, alright. Yeah, chat, you're right. I'm clip farming. This is what's happening right now. I'm being disrespected, and I'm not a fan of this. Anyway. The art for today. Oh yeah, also we drew, this, because this is our warm-up. At least give a brother a countdown or something? What does that mean? I guess it's a portal from hell to the spaceship then? No, there's not, actually. It's called the internet. I guess the internet is a portal to hell, in a way, I guess. So maybe you're not entirely wrong. I could make one. No thank you. No thank you. I'm good. Did you close it up? No. It's called, well, I could shut off the router, but like... Interdimensional travel's my specialty. Okay, I guess we're trying to drag me to the depths of hell now. So that's a thing. I was at your spaceship not long ago. I thought that was just like an online thing. I haven't even started playing Unbeatable and I'm already thrown into a full player survey. This is so cool. Alright, chat. You gotta pick your favorite Fakemon. Which one would you catch? Which Fakemon would you catch? And you can't say me because I'm not a Fakemon. Yeah, and I'm finishing. Yeah. I said one more when we made Whisker. So Whisker was the one more. No, I was in your walls the whole time. That's not concerning. Jotro, I just said you can't. Ribboy? Yeah, that's a valid choice. I would also catch Ribboy. Also, again, don't forget to raid today. I'll try. Well, you're not, but the Fakemon I made based on you is. That's true. I can't read. Would you catch, where's my cursor? Would you catch the mole? Or would you catch the cocoon that's actually a pot? Or would you catch the slug, or the frog, or the fish? I would catch the mole. Yeah, the mole's honestly a very nice choice. I like the mole a lot. I like all of these guys. I'll go for the plant. The potted plant. Fish! We had a variety of answers here. I didn't show up early enough and then my mustache is gonna go to waste. I mean, you got the mustache. It was there. And it messed up my bit because I clicked on it instead of my model. But I guess since nobody picked it, I'll go for this guy. This is just lowest base stat total. But yeah. Is it only for like 2 seconds? Where did it go? I guess it's for 5 minutes, Sasquatch. It's for 5 whole minutes. Before the stream ends. Oh, all right, Crimson. You redeemed kisses. You get kisses. Here you go. There you go. But yeah, here's the thing. So I had y'all pick your mons, right? You'll all be happy to know that sooner or later, every single one of these drawings you see will be available to catch via the Neon's Fake Dex data pack. Yay! Beep, 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 beep. Shameless plug. Yeah, you should go over. You should do !add-on on Twitch, or check the link in the description so that you can go to the Modrons page and download Neon's Fake Dex. It's an add-on for Cobblemon, where you can catch all of the Fakemon. Or you could do !MC join if you're following both me and Yuna to join our little community server where we play Cobblemon, and we have all the custom mons, so you could do that too. Raid before ending on. Yeah, I know. We'll pick somebody to raid, okay? We'll pick somebody to raid. Or if Yuna's stream, or if somebody else is streaming that I know, we could raid them, but it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, if you're on Twitch and you enjoyed today's stream, you should drop me a follow. I would super appreciate that. Because you started on your outro. Yeah, I will do my outro and then we will pick somebody to raid, okay? I also don't know how raiding works on YouTube. Like, I don't know if it just ends stream on YouTube or not. So we're gonna have to figure that out the hard way, but that's okay. Let's see. What else is there? I don't know. Oh, you can expect the YouTube short for Mobineral this weekend. I was gonna make it yesterday, but I forgot entirely, and then I was gonna make it this morning, but I forgot. So that's fun. You should hit someone on Haste. I've never played Haste, bro. But yeah, I'm super glad everybody tuned in. We had a lot of people here today. It was very fun art stream. I'm definitely gonna be bringing back the drawing tablet streams where we just like have fun and doodle stuff, you know? Haste is so fun though. Okay, you know what? Maybe we will then. Maybe we will. Who knows? Let's see. Neuro subathon is still going. You want to raid Neuro? Let's see. Let me pull up my raid menu actually. Let's see here. We got a bunch of art channels. Search and filter. It's actually sleep time, I think, for Neuro. That's funny. Is there anybody even playing Haste? There's a few people. Oh, there's like there's like 5 channels playing Haste. Yeah, Neuro's definitely asleep right now. I don't know. I guess we'll do somebody streaming Haste. Why not? Also, Neon, we should play Haste together as a collab. Is it multiplayer? Is Haste a multiplayer game? Do. We could raid into Lady Redacted. I don't really know. There's 3 people that are streaming. They're doing like a collab. You can do multiplayer option. Ah, interesting. Maybe. That could be something we do. If people want to watch that. Hey, Neon, did you happen to build into spawn? Maybe. Why? Why? Why do you... Can you... Wait, is it a thing where only operators can build in spawn? Uh-oh. I'll have to look into that. I can't harvest. Oh no. I can get on the server afterward and figure that out, I guess. We can determine where spawn is and like build a little thing there. But yeah, we can spawn should probably be moved. I mean, we can keep it there. We just gotta I gotta steal from spawn net. We can build like a platform at spawn. It'll be fine. But chat, I think we're gonna raid into Lady Redacted playing Haste right now. Hold on. Let me stop the music. Whoop. I believe, right? They're playing Haste. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Let me pull them up, actually. Whoop. Ah!
Slow down a bit for those missiles.
Whoop.
Still don't see missiles.
Where is... Hello? Okay, I don't know how to do this. Chat, I'm struggling. Oh no, I entered split screen again. Chat! The scuff is real. Okay. Do you need help for rating? No, I got this, I promise. I just want to show chat. Wait, no, hold on. Whoop! There we go. You didn't see anything. We're gonna raid into this person, okay? and I'm gonna look back at the VOD afterward to make sure YouTube doesn't mess anything up when I raid. But we're gonna hop over there, okay? We're gonna say hi. You know, we're gonna say hi for a little bit. And then in terms of my stream, I will get the schedule for this channel up.
Fucking missile. Ah!
I will get it up on Sunday.
I died.
So look for that. Look for that. It'll be on Twitter. It'll be on YouTube.
The fuck?
It'll be on Twitch, hopefully. But yeah. Until next time, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, don't forget to click start right. No. I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? I'll see you guys streaming on Monday, okay? Beep, 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 beep. Starting raid. I wonder what this does on YouTube. I'm gonna look at YouTube while I do this.
Do you see those lasers? There's certain lasers we do see. But if they're just random ones that move around screen, like for the laser beams and shit, no, I don't see those.
4 viewers rating in 1 minute 9 seconds. Can y'all see that?
Pretty much anything unique to the player, because I have noticed you would run to doors that were closed behind me, but since you haven't gotten
I guess
that
it's...
obstacle
Oh,
yet,
just click raid now. Okay.
Yeah.
Boop.
Thank you for the raid, Neo and Riftborn. Welcome to stream. I have to do the... Thank God I'm dead, because I have to do shout out myself. Welcome, everybody. Is that the name?